And we are back, or we are here for the Asia Open. Let's go. We got about a minute and a half until the Asia Open. So get ready for the best of the best. Yeah, that's about it. I mean, I don't know what else to say. We're here, and that's all that matters. Just gonna be sure that everything's correct. I think my mouse should be working. Got about a minute left. Gonna make sure sound is on. All right, we're good. We're good, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, we're not. Hold on one second. All right, now we're good. Need to just flip some stuff over. But let's get this show underway. We got about 20 seconds to the market open. What are we looking at here? Last Friday was a pretty uneventful day for a lot of people that were trying to go bull. It went short. Kind of saw that we were on the daily chart pushing down. So if we take a look at the daily chart, obviously we're now breaking out of this range. Broke down. This doji candle didn't really close green, so I think that's where the bulls came in. Question now is, are we going to get just a continuation of the bears coming through and kind of just still taking out some of the bulls? Or do we get a slight retracement in this overnight session to kind of mitigate some of those losses on Friday? Oh, I don't know what I did to my shoulder, but my shoulder hurts. To be honest with y'all. Opening up with a gap to the upside, that is a 200-point gap to the upside. I do not think we're going to be going up, actually. I'm going to take a short here for a jab to the downside. This is my bracket. Just there we go, 10 points. Nice, quick, and easy scalp. Just looking for a rejection off the top here. This is such a big gap. I don't know. I just don't think the gap here is going to get filled tonight. If it were like 10-5, yeah. But I mean, right now we are moving strong. We could fill half of the gap and the market just tank down. But got that little dove. So I'm close to passing this evaluation. I just need another $70. So I could probably bump this down just to 20. Try to score about 5 points here. Something like that. Kind of take the same trade again. Same trade idea in a sense. But we're gonna wait for this next candle. This is we're just a minute in right now. About to come up in 2 minutes. Take a look at ES. Oh yeah, ES is insane. I was about to say ES does not have a gap. It's a little bit concerning, but it does. So the two are moving in a pair, which is great. What you want to see? I think we might continue on the downside. This is kind of crazy though. If we are going to be opening up tomorrow's New York session with this gap, the question is, are we going to fill it tomorrow? Because if it doesn't get filled tomorrow, it's going to be an ugly fill if we just keep pushing through the week. But bears have definitely taken control, so I think we might be entering into a bear market at this point. Now, obviously, that is not confirmed. That is just me kind of talking about my own opinions, right? Because this channel, this stream, is not for financial advice. Only entertainment. So, yeah. Pushing on back up. We might actually, the bulls might actually try to break this. Go to, maybe, we got VWAP at 400, so I might want to go try and tap that level. Let's see how we react here. We got ES pulling back, so I think that's probably going to take NASDAQ a little bit with it. Close to passing this. eval, so I'm looking just to capitalize on about 5 points. Let's see if we can get this break back above to the highs. There we go. Oop, sorry y'all. Cool, quick scalp. So we've now passed this evaluation. So we're at 53.30. I just gotta flip a couple more days on this one now. So let me flip to my other evaluation. Give me 1 second here, y'all. All right, we're back. Bulls are strong. Shoot. If they want to continue going up, I mean, what is this? 900. We've moved 100 points in the last 4 minutes. That's actually pretty insane, if you ask me. Not gonna lie. Especially for Asia session. There we go. Rejecting off a VWAP. What are we gonna do here? Are they just gonna flip back down? If that's the case, I wouldn't be mad. If this closes red, it's a lot better for the bears, but if they close green, it might be a stir stepper. So we got about coming up a minute left on this close. New 5 minute. Yeah, boys are pretty strong on this. I think my VWAP's not, I don't think it's right. Doesn't seem like it's correct. 400's up in sight. Kind of surprised they didn't break it. What do we get to? 399. I think we should see maybe a break 400. As long as the Bolson closes green, I think it's going to be better for them to try to bump it up to 400. I would imagine there are some liquidity up here just because it's such a hard, it's not a hard level, it's just like a very full number in a sense. I don't know how to explain it, but it's 24,000. Come on. Let's go break it. What did it come to? That was 23.98. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Going for that 24. Should be breaking here pretty soon. But if it doesn't break, I'd be pretty surprised. Doesn't mean that it has to happen. There we go, pulling back. Are the bears really just gonna hold it below 24? Bulls don't have enough juice. If this turns into a bearish engulfing candle, that'd be a good look for the bulls. I would imagine they want to try to keep it up here and really push it past that 24,000. We got ES pulling back, so definitely gonna be holding back Nasdaq as well. I do like this for a long though. Let's see if we can get the bulls to come back in and just push it to 92. Let's flip this screen. 90, 92. Oh, came a couple ticks away. Come on. Just flip it green. Am I about to get ticked out? Be a dick for a tick and get wicked out? There we go. Should see that clean break now. 90. I just saw 92 on the ask. There we go. Just playing along with momentum. They want to see this break of 24,000. I think they're going to go for it right now. It's a little bit too early for the pullback to consolidate. 96. They're keeping it below 24. That's wild. So we're up 200 on this one. It's at 56. So I just need another 305 to really pass. I'm surprised the bulls have not broken through at this candle, but either way, I'm not too worried about it. Like, I got my 10 points, so I'm happy. Romer, what is going on? Not much, man. We took a few dubs already. Took 2 winners. I have 1 evaluation that I passed, and then we just took a dub on this one, so we're up 200. It's just an evaluation account, so Nothing too astronomical. There we go. Now we're going to 24,000s, breaking it. That's what we were kind of talking about. 24,000s being broken. Strong move by the Bulls. Impressive. Now that we did break 24,000 though, we're going to start seeing the stair step of death where it slowly just creeps up and then finally get that pullback. Kind of looking like we're going to be getting it. I've been in this situation so many times before. We do have a pretty big gap though. Check this out, Romer. I mean, 200-point gap basically from here. That's pretty insane. We're gonna fill it tomorrow. We're gonna fill it tonight. We are above VWAP now, so man, Bulls have come in strong. We've shot up over. This is now 110 points, basically 120 that we moved up in just the past 9 minutes. Getting some good movement though. I'm not gonna complain, dude. You know, this is some really good movement, especially for Asia. Somebody caught this low down here. Now they're sitting up 100 points. Pulling back down. Are we gonna see a come back down here? Let's go take a look at ES. ES kind of doing the same thing as well. It's pretty dirty. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I did not mean to put that trade in there. My roommates are talking in the living room, so I'm just trying to check to see if my mic is picking that up. But looks like it's not. All right, pulling back down. Watch this just be like a tank candle. Just kind of what we've been seeing the whole past week of just like V reversals. Freaking absolutely like annihilating everybody in the markets. I think this is 20, so this is Friday. I actually caught the short up here. Caught it. I got stopped out here, and then I took it on this candle, or the right down here. Managed to capture about $1,000 on that move, which I do have posted up on as my short. So, whoa. Bears are coming in. They said, nope, we want this back down. Does that mean they're just going to sell? Are we going to see a continuation of the sell tonight? I mean, I think we are in the bear market. If we go to the daily chart, I mean, a huge gap, though, that we have to fill. But, I mean, just look at that. It's just freaking... I don't know if we have any structure down here. Can't really go back to the last because we're in the M contract, so can't really date it back that far. Unless I'm on Tradeovate. I mean, Trading View. What am I saying? Not Tradeovate. Let's see how we react here. Do the Bulls hold this level and they try to make another move back up? I mean, you would think they would do another test of 4,000s, you know? But that's just wishful thinking. That's me thinking right now. Gotta learn how to trade what I see. If we react here pretty good, hold some consolidation, I might take another long for the move up. I do though have to use the restroom, so we will be right back, ladies and gentlemen. All right, I'm back. What did I miss? You gonna push up? Looks like we are holding here, so got about a new candle opening up here shortly. I think something like that would be nice. Hold down here. Got about 20 seconds. Yeah. Yep. Big range. 70. That's 50 points. Got a huge range here. Let's see. We're opening up this new candle. Perfect. Doji close. It's a beautiful close. I might not get filled. If this just keeps pumping up, not going to be good. I'm going to cancel that trade right there. Looks like this might be going without me. ES is moving up. We're getting some strength. Don't really want to chase here, but bulls are looking a little bit strong. Let's just give it a bit. Yeah, I mean, these are some account blowing candles. Look, I mean, 50, like, what, 60? That's 50 points swings. That's insane. Crazy. I'm on an eval, so oof. Are we gonna really just blast through here? $90 to $70. Let's just be patient. ES is still moving up, so I think that's gonna take NASDAQ. If ES breaks the highs, yep. NASDAQ's gonna rock it up. Getting the move. Just in here, I think it still wants to try to come back down, maybe flip red. We'll take it. I want to see us flip this short. Retest VWAP down here. One more test of VWAP before it goes back up to 24,000s. Get some more liquidity, or oh, looks like I'm getting stopped out here. Well, looks like it was not a good move to go long against the bulls. We're still in the trade though, so got a little bit of a break game here. Oh, take away. I'm about to get stopped out. Am I gonna get saved by a tick? Nope. Full stop out. All right, so I guess I was down to go against the market. Bulls coming through. So we were up 200, now we're down 60. It is what it is. What a move though. Oh, dude, don't pull. Okay, there we go. Keep going, NASDAQ. Very tricky level now. What's gonna happen? I'm gonna take a look. Let's look at ES. ES at the highs. NASDAQ still coming in strong. Do we just equal highs on 3 minute? No. It does look like the juice is starting to slow down a little bit. I mean, we're not really getting as much action here now, so now we just wait and see. Bears are trying to come back in, keeping it below 24,000s. We're gonna get the flush back down. last week, 13 wins, 19. Hey, 335 points of profits. That is solid. Well done, Romer. Well done. And I think you're on your personal too, so that's some solid money, man. Dude, get that up. Keep that going. Oh, what are we seeing here? You know, some people would look at your wins and losses and be like, oh, you don't have 19 losses, so you lost money. But, dude, to be honest, win-losses, I don't even care about that anymore at this point. What I'm focused on is taking good trades. Well, try to take good trades and not just teach and tell. But ultimately, what matters is, hey, did I make money? You know? Because you could go 1 for 20, but let's say 19 were very small losses, but that one big trade you had was astronomical, then hey, you know, it doesn't matter. The losses don't count when you're winning at the end. What is happening here now? ES still flipping down. So ES hasn't broken highs yet. I think that's going to keep NASDAQ down. So if ES doesn't break highs, NASDAQ may try to come back down and maybe test down here too. Yeah, true, Romer. Oh, getting the stair stepper again. Exactly. That's just what it is, dude. Finding your edge. It's what am I trying to say? You know, it's like an accumulation of strategy tied along with psychology and you in general as a person. You find what works with you and you roll with it. Roll with the punches. You know, some people are like hyper scappers. Some people are swing traders. And you just gotta find what fits you. Here we go. We are getting this push up. Bulls are strong. ES coming up to as of the night. Looks like they are wanting to try to push it. Well, the Bears. Oh, nope. Bears are not getting it down. ES just made new highs. NASDAQ should follow here shortly. Should. Doesn't mean it has to, right? But here we go. 420. 422. There we go. New highs on the night. Impressive. Are we going to get this gap fill? Is that what's going to happen? I mean, dude, it's a pretty big gap fill, if you ask me. But New York is where it's at. What are we going to get here? Got a new candle in about 1 minute. Oh, if this wick is, if this leaves a wick, that's not going to be a beautiful wick. Not for the bulls. If they close down here, not going to be great for the bulls. Close it below 400. That's good, Romer. Very good analysis. Oh, shoot. Here we go. We're pushing up. Wow. I look away for a second and we get a freaking 40-point spike out of nowhere. What in the world? That's one of the best things about day trading, Romer, is that the best person like that knows you is literally you. And it's not even me, you know, cringy or corny. That's literally the truth. In trading, People know when they make mistakes. You don't need other people to correct you. It's like, you know what you did wrong. You just need to commit to doing what's right. Oh, shoot. Yo, what in the world? Yeah, that's great. Smallest is? That's where it's at. Dude, this market's moving a little bit ecstatic here. I'm kind of like, what's going on? Let's take a look at the daily chart. 100, maybe half of this week, who knows? But that's a very good analysis on yourself, Romer. You know what you know your weaknesses. That's a beautiful thing, is that you know what you need to work on and you can just work on it. One of the most detrimental things that a lot of people do is not realizing what they're doing wrong early on in their career. Or if they are aware of it, they're just, negligent of it on purpose. It's like once you make it aware, like you make it conscious, now you're like, okay, I can work on this. Yeah, dude, this is wild. We're getting some really heavy price action. I mean, I would say, yeah, somewhat heavy. Because we are now from 900 to 2460, almost up to 100 points now. Jared Tindler, I do not know him. Sounds familiar. But maybe just because it's a name Jared. I know a lot of Jareds. So maybe that's what it is. Yo, oh man. Are they really gonna go fill this gap? Bulls are relentless. They're in this to win it. We might continue to listen to the top of the hour, or maybe, who knows? There's a flag pattern breakout. That's like perfect, pitch perfect flag breakout. Couldn't have drawn it any better here, but easier said than done, right? Mental game of trading. Let me check it out, Romer. Oh, wait. I think I do know this guy. No wonder he seems familiar. I remember Top Step. They brought him on his show, right? I think it was them. Whenever I used to watch Top Step, I remember. I do know this guy. I'm pretty sure they brought him on his show. But yeah, dude, if he is who I think he is, if that's true, then yeah, dude, guy's really good. I think he works a lot with a lot of sports people too on mindset and just outside of training as well. More so like psychology, which is, guy's very knowledgeable. It's like, dude, why did it sound so familiar? But that makes sense if it is that guy. Very much so. Got 80s, 100s coming up. Oh, so I was right. Okay, yep. I knew it. I was like, dude, it looks so familiar too, but it's been a while since I've seen his name. But yep, I remember it now. I do remember it. It makes sense. It clicks. So getting this push up. Oof. Here we go. We're gonna go for hundreds. Hundreds coming up. 89, 90, 91, 92, 94. Oh, there we go. Will we see this 100 break? It might not be a clean breakthrough with this candle. It might take a bit. So let's do this. Take this for a pullback. I think the Bulls might not have enough juice to push it right through 100s here. So if we can get it to tag in and just flip this candle red, kind of chop here for a bit, play off the chop of this range before it wants to make its move back up. So flip it, close down here 70. If we flip it red, we can get this little pump back down here. Seeing some of the bears step in. ES got a little bit of weakness as well, so let's go, bears. We need you to pump through just a little bit. Flip it red. We should flip it down to 60 or so-ish here. I'm gonna go ahead and move this to break even. Just make it a free trade here. First free trade, whatever happens, happens. Oh, shoot. Oh, might get stopped out for break even. Yep. Probably shouldn't have moved it too early. Now that it stopped me out though, it's gonna go down to my level down. I could probably still take another entry here actually. Yeah, you're still pushing. Let's take it for the rip back down. Get that at 90s, 88s. Want to see this rip back down here and get this flip red. Oh, too early. Lost, down 715. But I was kind of debating about getting that book too. I might have to get that book. Jared Tendler. Let me Google his name. Did he work with Michael Jordan? You know? I don't know if remember, because I remember, I can't tell. Oh, my left shoulder. My left shoulder's kind of messed up. Not gonna lie. I don't know what I did in my left shoulder, but it freaking hurts. Oh shoot, we might go break hundreds here. Is that what's gonna happen? Yep. Oh, come on, Nasdaq, go break it. If they just flip here, that's gonna be pretty amazing. I still think the short's pliable here though. We're chopping here, so I think we can still get that move down. Just this little move down here. We'll put a stop at the highs. But I think we have a little bit of steam. If we can get below, close it red, break it back down, get that move to the downside. Bulls are just being a little bit stingy here. There we go. He's pulling back. Can we get this to close red? Ugh. There we go. Probably adjust that a little bit. Get this clean break of 60s. We can probably move it down a little bit further. I just don't want to see a small little stair stepper. Let's just break below this level here. 60s for a little bit. Quick little breakthrough to the downside. Oh, don't do this to me. That's a break even. Break the 60s. Get the quick fill 858.25. I don't know what I did in my left shoulder. My left shoulder freaking hurts. It's like I've done it before and now I'm just like re-aggravating an injury. Which is, I hate it too because tomorrow's a push day for me. So I hope I can bear through the pain and work out because it's a push day. Filled out. 25. Very ugly little trade here, but I think quick reflection, probably should have just moved my first stop to the highs. My first trade, put the stop up here and then just let it ride out instead of moving down my stop loss prematurely. I didn't say it, but I had a feeling that it was gonna come back and stop me out. But this is what I wanted to see here, was the pullback. I think I definitely got in too early, overzealous. So we're only up $25, which is not bad. Now we're getting some sells here. So are the bears gonna keep it below hundreds? Are they gonna flush it back down? That would not be pretty at all for the bulls. I think my roommates are playing Dragon Ball Z. I can hear Goku scream. Oh, okay. Bo was stepping right back in. They said nope. I think they want the hundreds first before they break it down. Maybe not. Oh. I really hope my shoulders fixes itself by tomorrow. Not gonna be fun if we have to work out through that. Or if it's just like bad, I'm probably not gonna even work out, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, Romer, it's kind of a thought. It's came out in my head too. It's kind of a thought. It might be a grinder just to the upside. Not the app, but just grinding up. I could see that happening. It's like not like big moves, but just slowly steady. And then London might do the opposite, unless the market just, tanks here. I think my 5 minute 425. Yeah, my 5 minute VWAP is different from my 3 minute. What the heck? I don't like that. Because on the 5 minute, it's 24 or 25 is where my VWAP is at. Yeah, it's just printing red too. Just getting red prints. Here we go. Bulls are stepping back in. Straight back up to 90s. Yeah, no. We had it once here already. I think we have another can of print red here. So something like this where it comes up and then it tests here again for the next candle. Before it goes up, form a little bit more, I guess, chop, because this was just down and straight up. Pretty interesting. $50s down here. We are hanging out at 60s. Got about a minute left until we get the next 3 minute candle. $60s. What would that play? 74 stop. $30 seconds for the next candle here. ES is still hanging out the low, so yeah. I don't think we're gonna be going for the highs just yet. Not just yet. No, yeah, not yet. There we go, printing here. We're gonna go test 30s. Low if this candle was at 38.50. We are still printing red. I think the bulls got their juice, so they're a little bit steamed out. Oh, right at the lows, equal lows. They're not gonna break 38. I think they, okay, there we go. They break at 38. New 5-minute candle just printed. Ooh. Ugly. Starting to knife down. If this closes as a doji or red green candle though, that's going to be a good look for the bulls. I do want to see us get that move though. I think we have the bulls stepping back in. Let's get the bulls to step in, see if we can get this push back up, just kind of fake out some of the bears that we're trying to short up here. I mean, if you capture 10 points, that would have been great, to be honest. There we go. Just a fake move. Trap here some more. I think we got some more leg room to the upside, so got about 2 more minutes for the next. No, we got about a minute left. So I think we're closing good. We're setting up for another bull flag breakout. I'm trying to get the right words out of my mouth. My brain's thinking a lot faster than my body can move. I'm jumbling my words and trying to combine some of the words that really stick on it there. Something like this again. Get the tag in, get the bulls to really rally back in, just kind of pump it back up. That would be a good sight to see. There we go, tag back in. Bears better not step through here. That's going to be absolutely disgusting if they do. They just keep stepping down. That would not be beautiful. See if we can get the bulls to step back in. Need them to really just pump it back up. Get this break back up to 55. Kind of crazy. That filled me perfectly at 55. Beautiful trade. Or beautiful feel. I love it whenever I just X out perfectly. I think that's one of the best feelings. Took one L, bit of a bad entry. Where was it? Did you go long or did you go short, Romer? Shoot, looks like I might get stopped out here too. The Bears are still coming in strong. Oh, went long, okay. Oh, stopped out. Down 30. Yo, oof. Bears are coming back in. We are not getting. Where are the bulls? I swear if this just stops me out and then goes right back up. I feel like that's what's happening. They're just trying to gather some more liquidity now. Or at this point, maybe I am the liquidity. Just trying to go along here. I'm thinking like, oh shoot. Are the bulls really just gonna give it up here? Really just gonna die right here? I don't believe it. Let's go, bulls. Let's get this push back up there. Closer back above near 35 and 40s, and we get this rally back to up there. Probably just gonna deeper pullback than what we want. Or it's not even the pullback. This is just the reversal. Like I said, we've been seeing a lot of V reversals, even last week too. Like, look at this mess. Like, what the heck is this? You're talking V reversals. Here, I mean, this whole junk, this is big range too, like up and down. And then this as well, like from last week. Dude, talk about nasty moves. Straight up, straight down. Not friendly moves. And the pullbacks that we get are always just a little bit deeper than what we want it to be. Not fun. There we go. 320. Can we get this little push up? I actually probably don't even need that full fill. So I'm trying to get this above 3,000. So let's see if we can get this pushed back up to 50 here. At 200. Trying to bounce it out perfectly of where I wanted to take profit. 300. 45? No. 40. Break this back 40. Let's get this pump back up. Just break 45. That's what we need. I want to see that break of 45. I don't like how we don't have a wick, so I might have to do wick test before it goes back up. There we go. Oh, I think I just need it here, right above 45. 42. Can we get 45 on the ask? I want to see us just break through there. Clean break of 45. I think that would put me... Oh, that's what I need. Oh, shoot. There we go. Oh, come on. I think that's exactly what I need. 40, 75. There we go. Okay, perfect. Now we passed this evaluation. Cool. So we now have 2 evaluations that we have passed for this prop firm. So now I just got to flip the next couple of days. So I have a little bit of room of just to trade on M&Qs. Thank you, Romer. And then I have a couple more of Apex too that I'm still funded on. So good here. Definitely ugly, but man, talk about an ugly pullback. Overall structure is still strong. It would be, I mean, I don't know. It can go both ways. That's just the thing. Because this could ultimately just keep falling down. But I think, I don't know. Are the bulls really not going to... It could take a while for it to break hundreds. So like you said, Romer, it might just chop. It might be like a kind of a grinding move up. But maybe chop for a bit, top of the hour, you know, until it goes up to break 600, the hundreds. Short up. I'm praying for your trade to work out, Romer. Like, man, as I've said before, anybody that I trade, unless like, if you absolutely just like, if you hate me for no reason, then I hope your trade fails. But overall, you know, if we're cool, I hope everybody wins their trade, you know? That's just what it is. Because I know how hard it is, mentally challenging it can be to trade, right? Especially taking losses, that's just not fun. But I hope you score in this trade, Romer. You get that freaking, it just jumped all the way back down here to freaking 23,900. I know, I feel like I don't want to influence your decision, so I'm going to keep my thoughts to myself for this one, Romer. Because you're training your strategy and you need to, you know, stick to your strategy. That's the best thing. But overall, I mean, I think I'm probably gonna call it here. I passed these two, which is good. So now I just have to flip a couple more days, and then I should be getting them. Oh, well, you know, if you say so. I think the Bulls still are in this. You know, it's probably just a deeper pullback than what we think, right? Than what we want. So it's faking a move to the downside, and I think the Bulls are gonna step back in. Probably try to take it back to the highs up here. Maybe form another bull flag right here, a little bit of a chop, and then it breaks hundreds, and then who knows, collapses. Look, you said to say it. You said say my advice. I'm sorry, dude. That's just what I'm thinking. Oh shoot. I'm sorry, Romer, but yeah, I was not convinced that we were just gonna go down. It's just look. I'm just going. This is me, right? I know that we're just joking around, but I'm like, I just don't think the this is a true flip of structure yet. You know, I think they still want the hundreds, so it might move up here, maybe chop a little bit before it breaks 100s, where it breaks 100 for a bit, comes chops back down 80, 90, and then we flip back up, and then probably chop around this level 140 in London Open, and we just tank down. What a nasty move though, dude. That was 30 to 60, 30 points. Overall though, like I said, I'm gonna call it here. I've already passed the 2 evaluation counts, and the plan was really just to trade about like an hour or so. So good move. This was definitely ugly. I went down a lot more than I should have, just to try to make like what, $600, $590. But overall, I still am hopeful for your trade. You know, Romer, I hope your trade wins. I hope this is just a fake out. Counts down, gets you 1,000 points. But I appreciate you tuning in. Anybody else that is tuning in after the fact as well, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell, because I am going live more often this year, and you're not going to want to miss entertainment. Other than that, be smart about your trading.